Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the love reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is for February 2019. You do have a general reading that I just uploaded for your sign for general questions or concerns. It was actually really beautiful. So even if you think you're getting all the answers here in your love reading and that's the only thing about your life that you care about, you really would benefit from the general reading information. It was just such a lovely spread for you. So give that a go. And then if you're cross-watching, check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So love, romance, and creativity messages for Gemini. Love, romance, creativity. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, February 2019. Romance, creativity, Gemini, February 2019. Messages for Gemini, February 2019. Ooh, rushing messages coming in. Lots of good news. That's nice to see. We'll see if it shows up in your spread today. That was in your general reading as well. The King of Air. It could be an Aquarius. Talking with an Aquarius or 11th house energy. Or actually, I think that was in Taurus's spread. That was not in your spread. Sorry. That was in Taurus's love reading. You could be dealing with a Taurus. All right. All right, center column represents you and the partner or creative venture. Left column is you and the right column is the partner or creative project. Lots of really nice earthy energy here. Someone's going to come clean about something. I am going to, you'll probably notice I've done this just out of habit now. I just like looking at the resultant cards. In your column is the Seven of Pentacles. This is an assessment period is necessary. You're just going to assess what your value systems are, what's valuable to you, basically what's important to you, where you want to go from here. But remember, you're coming from a place of sitting pretty already. You're in a good position to be able to move forward or to be able to take a little bit of a breather in order to determine which direction is best for you. And then your partner's position, of course, is the Ace of Swords. This is a sword of truth. This is someone telling the truth, something you need to hear in order to make lifelong or lasting decisions. So really nice to see here. For the both of you. In fact, it could be something that your partner is saying to you that's giving you a little bit of pause. Maybe you have to think about this or contemplate this. And it could be toward, we do have value systems or assets or even investments here with the Pentacle. And to take that at face value, we would say, they might have something to offer, a truth or an actuality or a process or even information that was lacking around this theme here that it is, provided to you so that you can take it and use it to your advantage, right? So, yeah, ask for input from your partner at this month. We do have the Empress in between the two of them there, which of course is the nature of the issue. And it is a giving birth to something. It's producing something, the production of something here. So yeah, make sure you're on the same page as someone else here. If this is a creative venture, just be sure that you're telling the truth and you're willing to do that and it's coming from your heart, because this is going to grow exponentially, okay? Whatever's being determined here through this assessment with this information or sort of truth is going to burgeon, right? It's going to grow on itself. So just be aware of that it's something that you want everyone to see or be aware of or be integrated within your relationship. There's that eight of fire that we saw jump out a little while earlier. I love seeing it pop up again. So lots of really nice information here. Your feet are solidly in the ground. You're doing a little bit of contemplation here. Someone is providing you with a very healthy, happy home. Lots of really nice messages. You're really coming out of something difficult, though. The current state of affairs for you both is you see the finish line. The finish line is in sight. You're going to drop those drop those wands here. It's been a long haul, but you're coming out of it together, and you have these gorgeous messages of love. All 10s are completion, so you've completed something together. You can take that weight off your shoulders now, because we do have this gorgeous Page of Cups here, which is your partner's current position, which is a message of love. This is really innocent. This is the Knight of Cups, for example, is the hopeless romantic. It's the person who will just say what's in their heart, and they're not trying to trick you or win you over. It's just what's in their heart. The Page of Cups is they don't even know how to flirt, right? They haven't even decided necessarily how they feel. They're just really in the innocent stage. This is a nice opportunity for you to just be playful. Just be playful in love, emotionally playful, emotionally childlike, right? This could just be a great deal of innocence. It has a lot of, energetically speaking for me anyway, it has a lot of in common with the Six of Cups, where there's just a little bit of, there's a sense of nostalgia, or maybe you want to build that with somebody. Maybe you want to build something nostalgic, but it's not like, you know how a lot of people have like trauma bonding? That's the opposite. We're not trauma bonding here. We're sort of innocently, it's like your own little language, or, your sweet nothings. It's your little nicknames for each other. So this is really gorgeous to see. And then, like I said, the nature of your issue being the Empress, you are about to produce something very special for this partnership or within this partnership. Look at these 2 4s. You're definitely on the same page here together. You're both looking at 4s, coming at this or through this from the same angle, but through different elements, right? You're really contemplating something here. Something has to make sense to you, which is really nice that they're giving you this information that you need, but you're making them aware of it, and they're providing this really happy, stable home for you so that you can assess something, so that you can take a step back and decide for yourself, this is what I really want to see. This is what I really want to build. And they're definitely in your corner. Here's this gorgeous Queen of Pentacles. Of course, we know this is the Capricorn or Capricornian energy. You could be dealing with a male or female Capricorn, Gemini in the month of February. Or that energy, 10th house energy, the public, politics, what the public thinks about you, public image, public consumption of something. It could be something that you own or something that you're providing, but a great deal of stability here. This is someone who can grow something out of nothing. Very reliable energy. Of course, it's in your column here, so you are to be relied upon at this time. And then, of course, as we saw jump out earlier, is the 8 of Wands. A gorgeous message coming your way. It's rushing into your life in order to improve the situation, right? It's all about improvement. It's all about next level. And like I said, what we started with, your outcome cards, the Sword of Truth here, right? Someone has been able to, or you've told them that this is the only way we're going to move forward is if you tell me or show me exactly where you stand so that I can make a decision about which way to go. So yeah, nothing is withheld from you if you don't want it to be. I would say if there's any information that you think is not available to you at this time or isn't evident to you, I would just flat out ask for it. Just ask, because it will be made available to you. And it could be that, it's through this conversation or it's through this development here where it's just this phase of innocence. It's just this, just make sure you're on the same page as someone else, and I think that everything else will be provided. Just be sure that you let the other person know what it is exactly you need from them. And it looks like that'll be provided for you. But in having that information, you now have a decision to make. Not blindly, and it's not going to rip your heart out. It's just, what direction are we going to take it in now that I have this information? But because, like I said, the Empress is in the center, I do think it's just going to blossom. It's going to grow and bloom. Here we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. It could be just something as simple as this. Whatever that heavy burden was that you had to lay to rest or get rid of, or walk through that fire together, or let go of, whatever that situation was for you here. Forgiving and learning. It's equally about ourselves as it is the other person. And it could be the other person forgiving and learning from you as well, because this is a general love reading for you. But yeah, as you release and heal the past, you have to move on from this. And maybe that's what this is saying here. You have to bring that love language back. You have to maybe start at the start, right? What's inside? Treasure Island. What is inside? I think you'll learn it this month. What is truly inside? And maybe they have been dying to tell you as well, and they needed an opportunity to get it off their chest as well. But that also makes that person that you need to draw information out of a bit cowardly, in my view. So maybe just beware of who you are becoming involved with, or who you're relying on or putting your trust in or developing a future with. I don't think they're withholding necessarily anything from you, but there could be an element of, do you need to dig it out of somebody? Even if they're excited to give you this information, maybe make that part of your communication. You know what? I'm not going to constantly be in charge, or I don't want the job or the role of being in charge of, drilling information out of you. I just need you to provide that. So, make that part of your love language here. Treasure Island, what you hold inside is most important to you. Someone's heart is the treasure here. Someone's, personal goal or personal development is paramount here for you. So again, just make sure that you're on the same page together and that there's an equilibrium here. Make sure you both want the treasure, okay? Make sure you both want what the other is able to provide each other. It looks like you are, but again, so you're equal here. There's two different elements. There's the wands, which is the very happy home in the Four of Wands, and then the contemplation. In fact, it's less than contemplation. This is just pure rest. This is, you're going to rest your mind. So maybe don't stress about anything or about information at this time. Let it come to you. And then remember that forgiving and learning, and then, you hold the treasure within. You don't really need to seek outside yourself at this time. So maybe just remember those two concepts. And I'm wishing you the best for February, Gemini. I hope it's a beautiful love and romance month for you, including your creative output. So until we meet next time, take excellent care, and bye for now.